they come out clean.
What is going on, Hawks fans? We are back with another episode of Birds in the Buckets. I'm doing good. Rashad, how you doing, brother?
Man, if I was doing any better, I couldn't complain. It's a little pollen in my throat right now, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh, nah.
other
Yeah, the
than
pollen
that, we
tripping.
good. We good. Pollen, but other than that, we good.
We good. We good today. Hey, and we got a guest. Of course, we got to bring the guest on, man. We got to bring the guest on. Let's get it going. So today, we got NBA connoisseur, Atlanta Sports Clinic.
Ox Twitter.
404 icon. Old head gamer, all that. We got Trae in the building, y'all. What's good? Drew?
Yeah.
You already know what's going on. What's cracking, y'all?
Man, I'm so excited for this episode too. Because first of all, you're not just like one of my favorite follows because you know the game or whatever, but like you a funny dude. But also you know more about basketball than I do. So I'm like, I love to get people who know more about the game than I do. Because then, we can learn something. We can all get in the game and et cetera. You feel me?
Real talk.
And
I'm always down for it.
True is someone I first met. We played in a 3-on-3 tournament a couple years ago for the world shutdown. Yeah. And I tried to do the jersey swap picture, but nobody was really rocking with it. I was like, dang, man, y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Not for the ground, like, ain't nobody want to do it, but ever since then, he been real solid dude, always supportive, all that good stuff. True, let the people know a little bit about you, first of all.
Shoot, you already know what's up. Like, Atlanta, everything coming this way, whether it's the Hawks, Falcons, Braves, like anything outside the state, it don't got nothing to do with me. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep it true to Atlanta as I can, man. Real talk. I love the game of basketball. I love sports, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Hawks fan, point blank. But at the end of the day, I'm a fan of basketball itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a connoisseur of the game. I love it. And I just try to keep it true. Simple as that.
True. Is this a face reveal for the internet here?
It's damn near. It's damn near a face reveal for real. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really want to see what's going on this side.
Got the big exclusive
right
now, man. Birds in the Buckets. You know where you saw him first. Stop playing with it, man.
But yeah, video-wise, it's definitely my first time anybody ever seen me. But pictures and whatnot, I got a few pictures with KL from the Share Carry event, even when we was at Briarwood Rec. And sometimes I'll post my face like on my little fleets or whatnot. And so if people checking my fleets, like my face on the fleet right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't check them, then that's on you. But I ain't expecting niggas to check me. You feel me? Like, I'm just cool with it. Hey.
Hey, you're a real legend, man. You're a real timeline legend, man. So just how did it feel to be, you a voice of the culture for real? Like, how did, like, when you log in, when you go on, you're like, dang, I really gotta, for the culture, because everybody looking at me like I'm the voice for the streets. Like, how does that happen when you have that much responsibility in your palm every night?
I wouldn't put that much responsibility in my palm. Like, I don't even feel like it's on that type of flow. Whenever I hop on Twitter, I'm just mixing and mingling with everybody. Like, on some real note, like, I feel like half of the fan base don't even rock with a kid like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping the butt with you. Like, because I'm set in my ways and my views and whatnot, how I view things. And that's just how it is. But like the OG fans, since day one, true to Atlanta Hawks fans, they already know what's going on this side. For real. Like, there's no shade at anybody. But I enjoy Twitter, man. I love Twitter. It's my favorite app. It's really the only social media app I use on a daily basis to keep it a buck with you, just to keep up with the sports. Other than that, I'm out here trying to get to this cash.
So look, I heard something that you said in that speech, bro, and at Birds and Buckets, we keep it real. We keep it real, man. So you said it was a couple of people not rocking with you. If you want to put an ad on it, I mean, it's the perfect. It's the perfect place.
I ain't afraid to at nobody. But like, it ain't no shade at anybody. Like, I don't got no problems with anybody. But I'm just talking about, like for instance, with that LP situation, like when it came down to LP getting fired and we hiring Nate, and me personally, like, okay, LP got fired, but even before he got fired, my line of thinking, I was just like, let's not fire him through the mid of the season. Like, wait till afterwards. Because I'm gonna be real with you, I'm still a little attached to that lottery, just a little bit. Like, I'm still not all the way out. And I saw that them boys was injured. Like, hell, we had hella injuries. So I'm like, man, what's wrong with adding one more high-end talent? You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the bench. So that was my line thinking. So I'm like, LP, he obviously ain't the game manager that we thought he was, but I know for a fact he gonna lead us to that lottery. So at that time of thinking, I'm like, okay, well, let's just stick it out, get another lottery pick because we got so many injuries. But then they fired him and did what happened. And then it was a blessing in disguise. Nate came in, stepped up, did what he had to do. But during that time period, that's when I really felt like, to a degree, everybody wasn't really rocking with me because I really wasn't following the wave that everybody was on. Like, and that's just my perspective. Like, I ain't sitting here like, oh, I'm a LP saving or whatnot, like trying to hold his flag up for him. No, I'm not that. It's just the way they went about the process. I thought it would have been different. That's it. But I ain't no hate or nothing or no stress against anybody in the fan base or whatnot. But you can just still feel the interactions, whether you interacting with folks on an everyday basis or folks throwing subtle shots and little shade and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? These are folks that I mix and mingle with online all the time, and I still don't like necessarily get that same love like it was last season or whatnot. Whether we in the DMs or on the timeline or whatnot, you can always tell with relations. But like, yeah, what it is, you know what I'm saying? But like, shoot, like, if you want me to put an ad on, I'm trying to think who I should put an ad on since y'all want me to put an ad. Like, for instance, my boy Jam Nacho. You know what I'm saying? Jam Nacho, he called me out on the timeline talking about I was under surveillance and whatnot. Because I think I had retweeted something from Coach Ricky Goodman, the guy that always be messing up with his words and whatnot. But he cool, but he kind of a small guard hater. And I like his philosophies on how he, you know what I'm saying, how he goes about thinking about basketball. And unfortunately, he is a small guard hater, and our franchise player is a small guard. But I still like looking through the, if you want to call him a hater's eyes, to see why they thinking like this. You know what I'm saying? Because he brings up valid points at times. But like, even little stuff like that, I had retweeted one of his tweets. And I always say, just like Mo, ATLEV, shout out to Mo, you already know. She always says that retweets are not endorsements. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about retweets. Just because I retweet something and they talking ish about Trae or whatnot, it's really to bring it the attention to everybody on the timeline. I want everybody to see it, just so rather than not, we need to mention him and see what's going on or what. You know what I mean? But some folks take retweets as if I'm endorsing it. It's not the case, but they were saying I'm under surveillance. And that's why I said, I'm like, straight up, I'm like, if I'm under surveillance, that's cool. Like, y'all know what city I'm in. Like, I'm in Atlanta. Like, what I need to be under surveillance for? That's some Fed stuff. What you talking about on that side? Like, talking about under surveillance. What that mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, and that's my bro. You know what I'm saying? That's fam. You feel me? So like, little stuff like that. Like, I don't take it to heart or nothing, but it's just like little tidbits. And he ain't the only one that might throw a little shade at me or whatnot. But I know at the end of the day, it's still all love. You feel me? It's nothing but love with the fan base. But that's just about it. Like, I can just tell a little relations. Like, and like I said, that's just not on Jam Nacho. That's just an example. You feel me? But everything right now is cool with the timeline. It's nothing but love, for real. Like, everybody happy when you're winning. That's one thing about Hart. If Hart's winning, oh, let's go. You feel me? But I like to see how folks act through the bad times too. You feel me? That's it.
And then you know, what was your reaction the first time you saw Trae tweet "We Move"?
It was a great reaction, man. I loved it. I loved it, man. And it's funny too, because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not sure if I'm even supposed to be doing this right now, because that's my guy and whatnot. But Rashad Yoda, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the one who really set that up. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't tell me the details or whatnot, but just off some strength stuff. Like, I know he was one who set that up for me. You know what I'm saying? Just showing love and respect. And I thanked him for it and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate Yoda. for all he doing in the community and whatnot, because he the voice for the people too, no matter how much folks want to hate or whatnot. But that's a convo for another day.
Shoot. All right, Malik. That's all from me. You got anything else before we move into it?
No, we good. We can keep it moving.
All
Hey,
right.
we move.
We move. Simple as that. We move.
All right, man. So first game, I guess we could start off with, they said Lou Will, in games that Lou Will's played, the Hawks are 3-0. Has he played in? I'm trying to think. What's the third game he
definitely
played?
got the Pelicans game under his belt.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. He played in San Antonio?
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch that game.
Yeah,
that was his
did.
debut. That was his debut.
Oh, okay.
So 3-0 in games Lou Will's played, man. They said my boy was washed. You know, he comes to Atlanta and he kind of looks like how we know Lou Will to look like. So how you feeling about Lou? How you feeling about the trade?
I mean, I love the trade. I'll speak on Rondo's behalf first. With Rondo, I'm gonna show nothing but respect and love to Rondo, because it's a lot of things that I felt like he did bring to the table that went unseen behind the scenes with Trae, mentorship. And it's not just Trae, you got Kevin, all the young guys. Like he can even help with John Collins, like little stuff like that I pay attention to. And all the guys, you can tell in the vibes, whether it was on the bench or and shoot arounds and interviews, like the guys rock with Rondo the long way. He got so much respect around his league. He a two-time champion. Like, I don't care how bad Rondo plays on the court. I get it. I get the contract and all that. But sometimes you gotta look at outside the game for the value, for the true value of a player as well. And like, yeah, he getting paid 7.5 to be basically a glorified head coach or assistant coach. Cool, that's all right. But guess what? We still got a lot out of him within those 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? And then we had no choice but to show him respect and love, because we still, even though we sent him all to a great situation, we still got a player back that we familiar with and that can bring on the court every single night too. So it's a win-win situation. The Clippers, they really didn't necessarily need Lou's skill set, but they needed a floor general. So that's Rondo. And with us, we needed somebody that could get buckets and handle the ball, and then also get people involved as well. Like, we need more creation. So that's Lou. And then we got picks with it. So it's just like, we should never be throwing no shade at Rondo. Like, we should show him nothing but the most utmost respect his way. But going to Lou, man, I rock with Lou the long way, man. He from Gwinnett, the North. You know what I'm saying? South Gwinnett, legend. So that's off the rip. I'm gonna rock with him off that. And then just talking about his game, like, the dude is just a Swiss knife. He can do it all offensively. He can get to the basket. He got a floater. He got the three to pull up off the dribble. Like, he got a cerebral game, and that's the reason why so many people and so many teams try to seek his talent. Like, you got to look at that too. When teams is trading for you, just because of somebody getting shipped off hella places don't mean that they ain't good. That means that he's valuable to a team. So we needed that skill set, so I'm happy to have him. It hurt me a little bit when he said he wanted to retire or whatnot, but I understand, just because, like, you gotta look at the player side of you. Like, dang, like, I bet y'all signed a 3-year agreement with me. Like, I'm thinking we competed for a championship, and I'm going from the Clippers getting sent to the damn Hawks. Like, that ain't ideal for anybody in that situation. And he had to tail end his career, so of course he won a chip. But I think Lou just need to hold it down here, and I guarantee him, like, I can't guarantee it, of course, but man, like, I think we can do something special here. Rather he just hold it down and be at the end of that bench too, towards the end, like, we might be able to reward him. And like I tweeted out the other week or a few days ago, I was just like, if Lou Will win a championship in Atlanta, man, that's a legendary story. That's one of the stories for the books in NBA history, for real.
So you see it happening?
Shoot, man, I got to see another year out these boys before I say something like that. But I can say we on the right track. I can say that.
I heard you. Reggie, we brought on Reggie a couple weeks ago to defend all his LP defense. And
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Reg.
Okay.
Always bringing on Reg. And he
Sure.
said the Hawks are the 4th best team in the East. Record-wise, the Hawks are currently 4th in the East. Are the Hawks the 4th best team in the East?
All right, off the rip. See, the thing is, it's so hard to even pinpoint that just because of all these injuries, man. Like, the Hawks could be even better in 4th in the East, if you ask me. Like, if we all healthy, we got Hunter, Cam Good, Chris. Like, that's all hypothetical at this point. But we speaking on right now, I feel like we definitely, like, I'll say top 5, like 5th. Maybe, like, let's see, you got the Nets. I'm going to give them the edge. We can give the Sixers the edge, even though I think we're capable of beating them. Folks going to hate me. They're going to hate me for saying this one. The Knicks. The Knicks, man.
Yeah, forgot about them. Yeah.
The
What
Knicks,
Bucks?
boy. Oh yeah, the Bucks. I could forget about the Bucks. So, like, we definitely 5th. But the Knicks, I'm gonna say the Knicks better than us until they prove it to me. Because like every single time we go against them boys, they wax us every time. Like, I feel like we have a real time. We have a hard time dealing with physicality. And now that they hired Tom Thibodeau, it's a wrap because that's all he preaches. That's all he instills in his players. Just physical defense, physical perimeter, interior. They roughing you up. And we got more of a finesse team. Like, we only got like one rough cat on the team. Really 2. Like Clint, he kind of rough. And Onyeka, that dude, he rough. Like, he young, but he rough.
I was just about to ask you about Big O. Because, you tweeted about him. You were saying, what he does goes way beyond the stat sheet, man. How do you feel about
for sure. Onyeka? Man. Onyeka, I like Onyeka a lot. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm a realist. I know that with big man, it takes a lot longer for them to show their skill set and what they can really bring right away in the NBA. And so, like, seeing Tyrese Halliburton go off and whatnot, and I really loved him as a prospect, dog. Like, that was my dog. You can go back in my tweets and check. Like, I wanted him. And so, like, to see him going off for the Kings, I'm like, bro, that's just exactly what the Hawks need right now. But, like, just straight up trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? With Big O, we got something special with him, man. Like, I ain't gonna say never, but just on a nightly basis, I haven't seen a big that can move his feet as well as Onyeka can, man. Like,
it's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like, dog, like, he can keep up 1 through 5, and it's damn near easy. Like, he got switched on to Kelly Oubre one time tonight. And I'm talking about he put a move on Onyeka, and it didn't even phase him, but he just passed the ball up real quick. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if I'm a guard and I get a big man switch on to me, that's my playground real quick. That's the easiest thing I can do. I can get you on my hip, step back real quick, pop the 3, or I can just hit you with a hezzy and make you think I'm going to do what I just said and really just go right past your ass easy. But you can't do that with Onyeka. You might be able to get him because everybody get got. The best defenders get got. But the fact that he already controlling guards or whatnot, I ain't even speaking on wings and him defending wings and other bigs. I'm just speaking on him switch on the perimeter players. So, like, we got something special whenever somebody can just switch on to multiple positions like that, bro. Like, you unlocking something that most teams in the NBA don't have. You know what I mean? So Onyeka, we got something special with him defensively. Once when he get his offense going, like we saw at Chino Hills and at USC, then it's going to be a real problem. I can't wait till we can get that nucleus of John Collins and Onyeka really going, really forming. Man, that's going to be a special front court for years to come. Like, Cats ain't going to want to be playing against a versatile front court like that. And then I know y'all seen that little play when he was out and he got switched onto a perimeter player, and then he had poked the ball out, got it, and then transition, he damn near did like an acrobatic move, and he got called for a foul with it. He got called with that left-handed foul, you know what I'm saying? But just to see him, like, controlling the ball like that and moving with the ball in transition, I'm like, bro, this is a 19, 20-year-old kid that we just drafted, a big man, a center. Like, he ain't supposed to be doing this in the open floor. So, like, I'm too excited. All Onyeka needs is just reps, experience, repetitions. That's it, man. And he finally getting rewarded with it. I'm not sure if he was hurt, and that's the reason why maybe they was declining his minutes a little bit, because it has to be a reason. Like, ain't no way Like cats like Nathan Knight should be getting, no disrespect to Nathan Knight, but he shouldn't be getting minutes over a top 6 pick, bro. Like it's unexcusable. So I'm gonna just go with the whim and say that Buddy was hurt, and so they were just easing him back in to make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought up the whole Nathan Knight thing, because it made me realize just how much depth the Hawks have. So of course, they got John out, Hunter out, Reddish out, Dunn still out. So how do you see this roster kind of like taking shape? And because I mean, at the end of the day, we know all 15 players not gonna play on one night unless it's a blowout. So I'm talking about when he get down to the nitty gritty, like the playoffs. Like, what is your one through? What's your starting rotation? And what's your?
Everybody
Malik's been doing the thing where he's like, during the playoffs, rotation get cut down to 8. So I want to hear your perspective on the 8-man rotation in the playoffs.
All right. Well, off rip, you got Trae. I'm gonna go ahead and put Bogey at that starting 2. I don't want Bogey coming off the bench no more. We got at the 3. Man.
Gotta go Trae.
Oh, yeah, Trae. He hurt. That's why he ain't on my mind right now. DeAndre. So you got Trae, Bogey, DeAndre, John, Clint, and then you said 3 more. Then you got, Lou, Onyeka. He going to have to get the minutes in, man. Yep, I said it. Yep. Gallo. So we got Gallo, Lou, Onyeka. Bro, you can't have no 8-man rotation with what we got.
I'm about to say Snell.
That's what I'm saying. I'm about to say Tony Snell. Like, he damn near our best wing. You know what I'm saying right now? Besides Bogey, of course. That's healthy. So I'm just saying, like, you can't have no 8-man. Like, but if you had to have an 8-man, then I'm gonna have Tony Snell over Onyeka. But shoot, if that's the case, like, we got Lou Will or whatnot, but they're gonna be headhunting him in the playoffs too, just because of his size. So who's to say that Onyeka ain't gonna be more valuable than Lou Williams in the playoff time? Oh yeah, he a rookie, but we seeing what this rookie is already doing in these crunch times or whatnot, and he's gonna have to get them. He's gonna have to get them the minutes anyway, bro. He's gonna have to. So
you're a real Onyeka believer, man. You
know that. For sure.
Hey, look.
Certified.
These are folks that you talking about over Onyeka. You ain't even mentioned her. You ain't even mentioned Reddish. You ain't even mentioned Dunn. Say Dunn.
Chris Dunn.
Say Dunn come
Chris
back.
Dunn getting free checks. We ain't gonna see Chris Dunn the next year. Like, it ain't even no point of speaking on Chris Dunn. Salute to your defense and whatnot, but we had this man being street clothes every week. Like, we don't even need to speak on him. Cam Reddish.
Hey, bro, be the freshest on the sideline.
He be fresh though, boy. You got Dior, Fendi, all that. Salute. But like I said, he getting funded for that. But who else? You saying Cam Reddish?
Yeah.
If we going off the season,
Cam and Herter.
Yeah, Herter off rip. Red Velvet. I gotta speak for my man. So that's why I said you can't have no 8-man rotation, dog. It's too hard. Y'all put too much pressure on me, man. But with Cam, Onyeka been playing better than him. Just within this little small sample, we can speak on defense. Like, Cam gonna bring it defensively. He got it on defense, man. On that perimeter, he got it for the most part. But shit, like, you got Onyeka, bro. Like, he outperforming Cam. Like, to me, I keep it cut and clean. Like, I love Cam. You know what I'm saying? I love what he brings to the game defensively and what he can be. But at this point, the things that, like, he bring it offensively, like, it's like Cam Reddish it's like he a myth right now offensively. This is like, what you doing, bro? Like, I don't know what's going on with him.
What happened to them LA workouts, man? What happened to them LA
he was
workouts?
Working out
he was locking up KD.
He was with Stephen Curry going crazy in the off season. Like, you playing with one of the GOATs right now. Like, you gotta tighten up, man. But
he's still doing
injuries,
that spin move.
Yeah, he gotta let go of that. That don't even work in 2K no more. He gotta let go of that spin move. For real. But man, Cam got to bring it. If you listening to this right now, Cam, please bring it, dog. Like, but we want you in Atlanta, bro. Everybody love you here, bro. Like, you just got to bring it on the offensive end because any cat can come into the defense and pride themselves on defense, but putting that
Mario
ball on
West
that
did
hoop,
that.
yeah, putting that ball on the hoop is what's going to get you paid. You want that bread, right? Let's go, man. Turn up. For real.
Speaking of Mario West, man, just who are some of your favorite random Hawks throughout the years?
Joe Johnson, Flip Murray, dog. I love Flip Murray.
Flip.
He was like one of my favorite players, bro. Mike Bibby, I rock Mike Bibby even on his tail end. Like, I ain't that old, bro, so I can't name all the
You don't have
the classic players.
Ivan?
Oh yeah, Ivan Johnson. I love Ivan Johnson, man.
Ivan's
Johnson,
probably my favorite Hawk ever.
For real? Yeah, Ivan, he was cool. You know what I'm saying? But like that's just about it. Joe Johnson, Flip Murray, Mike Bibby. A little bit, I guess you say closer to now, like Paul Millsap, the Anchorman, baby. I rock with the Anchorman a long way. Kyle Korver, shout out to Jalen. That's his man. That's about it. I mean, like current players, I love the current players too, but we just speaking on some OG. Then that's it. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few too.
So I remember you were saying that Okongwu and John were going to be a force to be reckoned with in the next year. So John Collins getting re-signed?
Oh, for real. And you heard it now. You heard it from me. John Collins is re-signing with the Hawks. Travis Schlink ain't going to mess it up. I promise you that. You see how good them boys at tandem, they ain't going to get rid of that chemistry. Trae Young, he already got it in the works. Like, I can't see them trying to upset their star player. You feel me? If they, I'm pretty sure they had plenty of offers on the table for John that they could have. But Trae, honestly, you can just tell he's the man on that team, bro. Like, it goes through him. Like, it really goes through him. You can tell. Like, LP, he was out of there. Like, just even with that, like, you can tell. I don't even got to speak on it, but
the happy hat, the smiley face hat.
Exactly. Like, a lot of things don't even got to be spoken on, but you know the truth.
With where was I going? How much? That's the question I wanted to ask. How much?
I don't think he's going to get the max, but I think he's going to get paid substantially. I'll say
he said no to 90.
He said no. Was it 490 or 590? It was 490, right?
It was
490. I say he might get like what's the max for his tier? Like 125, right? I want to say it's like 125 maybe, but I think he's going to get at least 120. I can see him getting like 120. I can see it, bro.
You said 4?
Yeah, 4 years, 120.
120?
Is that the scale? Is
Lord
that the scale?
Have mercy. Who
was in his class?
For 5? He's not.
What's Jaylen Brown's deal?
That's what. What did Jaylen Brown or Fox? I know both. Well, no, Fox wasn't in his class, was he?
Yeah, Fox 2017.
I'm
they all got.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah, Fox was 2017.
I'm about to get my phone so I can fact check.
Yeah. Dang. Yeah, JB signed for 115.
Okay. So I think he's gonna get somewhere around there, man.
4 years. 4 years. Wait, hold on. No. Because another site saying he signed 4 years, 106. Okay, and then I'm seeing 115 again. The internet, what can you do with the internet? But okay, 115.
It's somewhere around there.
NBA.com saying 115. 4 years, 115.
So
okay, cool.
That's respectable.
I'm really curious about like the actual max what's the actual max amount that he can get. But I want to say it's like 125, man. It can't be that high.
It's gotta be like 125 for like
because they do it.
Yeah,
so
his bracket.
I say 120 is 30 million per year, right? So I'll say like he's gonna get about about like 25, in between that 25 to 30 range. I can see it. And to be honest with you, from what I've been seeing lately, I think he's worth it, man. Like, Atlanta got to stop being what they call them, feeder teams, man. I'm tired of us drafting young talent and then just off on them. Like we done spent years on JC. He done proven he ain't proved to us just yet that he can win. But shoot, we ain't had a good team around him. But we know for a fact when he's playing and when he's healthy, he's a good indication of winning for the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the reason why we winning. And he ain't the only one, but like he definitely a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So he deserves to get paid, man. So, and I think Travis is going to do the right thing. I think Travis is always going to look out for the best interests of the team, short term and long term. But I don't see him often the first player that he drafted, man.
But the
JC
thing
done earned his
is,
payday.
my thing with JC is, all right, so you pay him, but you know you got to give Trae whatever the super max, back. And then, okay, Dre got to get paid too because Dre going to be an all-star next year. You know, his first full healthy year, he's going to be an all-star, so you got to pay him. And then you already got Bogey and Gallo on the books. So,
yeah.
like,
I mean,
what do you do in a couple years?
Cap-wise, Travis got a plan. Like, if you look at the books or whatnot, he got it to where he can pay these guys that's deserving. And then, because like Gallo, he really only got signed a 2-year contract. Like, folks forget about that. Next year, we don't got to pay Trae next year. We got to pay the Trae the year that Gallo is only guaranteed $5 million. You know what I'm saying? So that's falling off. So we're going to have more money to pay him. And Gallo ain't, at that time, even if he do resign, he probably going to be resigning for exactly that $5 million guaranteed. Like you cut him and then sign him for the minimum or whatever. Like he gonna be old by that point. He ain't gonna be getting like real big checks. And then and who knows? We probably ain't gonna resign him after that anyway. It just depend on his value at the time. But Bogey, he here to stay, but that ain't too huge of a cap number, 18 mil. Trae, he getting the max easy. But you already know bird rights and whatnot. So you can easily go over there the cap to resign your own players that you drafted. So like we already know when it comes down to like the max slots, for a fact, we got Trae that's getting a max. DeAndre, if he ain't getting a max, he basically probably gonna get like a JC payday. So yeah, like that's 3 major contracts on the books, but you just got to keep it clean. Like that's it. You just got to handle your business. Because I'm thinking, like, look at Kevin Huerter and Cam Reddish. We don't even know if they still going to be on the team at the time. That's one thing. But even if they are, the way they playing right now, they're not going to get, like, a huge contract. Kevin might get about, like, 3-4 year, maybe, like, 50, 40, maybe. You know what I'm saying? The way he playing, he might not even get, like, close to that. And then Cam Reddish, like, no disrespect, but the way he playing, he gonna be on like a Dorian Finley-Smith type of contract. You know what I'm saying? Like a 2-year, 10 mil type of deal.
Why you make
I'm
that
glad
face
you
with
said
Cam,
that.
man? Why you make that face with Cam? he said, and then Cam Reddish, and then you made a face. I'm like, why you do Cam like that, man?
I ain't trying to do Cam like that, man, but I just call it like I see it. I ain't no Cam hater. I like I said in the show, like I rock with Cam a long way, but I'm just calling it like I see it, bro. If you watching this video, like the way you playing, it ain't going to get you paid like you want to get paid. You might still get paid for your defensive prowess, but that ain't going to get you the payday that you really want. And then knowing Travis Schlenk, he sure as hell ain't going to pay you. You know what I'm saying? He'll ship somebody off quick to get some assets real quick. So I'm just calling like I see it in that department.
So who you think would who would be cut off the team first, Kevin or Cam? Who got the shorter leash right now?
That's interesting. I'll probably say because like Kevin, he got a year on him. Kevin, a 3rd-year player. Cam's still 2nd-year player, and he been going through injuries as well. So that's hard. But you can't say Kevin really got too much of a leash because he getting a lot of minutes. He's still playing about 20 minutes a night probably. So I'll probably say Cam. If anything, I'll just go off the limb and say that.
I think Huerter
Kevin, I feel
more.
like.
I don't know. I was just saying. I think Huerter has shown more, like consistently.
Oh yeah, for sure. And let's be real, like he got a skill set that can keep him in the NBA for a very long time. Like no matter how many mistakes he might have, like with the turnovers or playmaking, Kevin can sign with any team on in the NBA and have a set and defined role just to go around screens and stand in the corner and shoot. Like he can be in the NBA for 10 years off that alone because he got that skill set. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that about Cam just yet. Like he can be in the NBA maybe for about like you could say like 5-6 years off his defense alone. But like I've seen too many cats come into the league and be nice as a mug on defense, but they ain't. You got to be elite. You got to be way above average to really make a mark in the league to be getting paid for real, for real. And Cam got all the potential. Like I got nothing but optimism with him. Like I still think he gonna pan out. He might not pan out to what everybody might want him to be. Like, but shoot, I mean, like, I still think he'll be a real good player in the league. He just gotta stay healthy, man. Stay healthy and get your mind right because the tools is all there. It's just like he need experience, game reps. He need all that, and he need to just slow down when he out there on the court, man. Like he be moving so fast sometimes. Just like learn that next gear.
All right. Dang, Rashad, you want to go? You want to do schedule, or what you want to do?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. Give me a second.
Okay, cool.
Y'all banter in the meantime.
All right, cool. So I want to know who do you not want to see in the playoffs if the Hawks do make the playoffs?
Oh man, I already said it before. I'm telling y'all,
Besides the top teams, though, because I feel like because did you say anything about the Heat? What you think about the Heat?
I'm telling y'all right now, and I said on Twitter, the Heat do not scare me. They got Victor Oladipo. I get it, but it's something like every team for some reason has like a little Achilles heel, and that's it for the Hawks. Like we be busting the Heat's ass. Like whenever we play them, even when we like shorthanded, like we be killing them boys, and they be full strength a lot of times. Like we be giving it to the Bam, Jimmy Butler, all them boys be catching heat. No pun intended. When we play against them, you know what I'm saying? So like they don't fear me, bro. They really don't. I'll say this, and I like I said before, this is what I was about to get at. The Knicks, man, I would not want to see them in the playoffs just because, like, Tom Thibodeau, that dude is he a maniac, dog. You can tell all he do is just go home and look at basketball. Like, like that's all he do is sleep, breathe basketball, and he a maniac. And I love that dude when it comes down to his schemes and whatnot. But I feel like he'll do what he got to do in order to just cause havoc against us, man. Like, just with the traps and whatnot, and with Trae. But at least we got a competent coach that knows how to adjust against that or whatnot. So I wouldn't want to go against the Knicks when it comes down to excluding all the top teams. Yeah, I would definitely say the Knicks. And then, yeah. Like other than that, like the Celtics,
Boston?
I'm about to say, see, we on the same way. The Celtics don't put no fear in me. Like them boys in green ain't doing nothing. They not. They lost Gordon Hayward, and that was it. Gordon Hayward was that glue. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one person they could count on consistently. It's just the fact that he get hurt a little bit. But when he's out there, dog, like Gordon Hayward is the truth, no matter what folks want to say. And so when they lost that, and now they just playing two-man game the whole time. It's just they got Jason
the Hawks
Tatum.
About 50. Gave the Hawks about 50 after Trump.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Gordon? Yeah. Oh yeah. You a fool. You a fool. But yeah, but with the boys on the Celtics, man, Jason, who else? Jaylen Brown, that's a two-man game. Man, that's just about it. And then I think it's just easier to defend them boys when you playing two-man games and got simple actions or whatnot. Like they don't have too many threats from the outside that's gonna kill you. Kemba's small as hell, so you can just put him in a pick and roll and attack him all day. That's an easy team to beat, man. It's just an easy team to beat, in my opinion, just from the X's and O's. So they don't put fear in me at all. Like I'd rather go against the Celtics than go against the Heat.
All right. So we got it up right now. Right now. Hawks tied with the Heat, and they have that tiebreaker over the Heat right now for fourth, as we mentioned before. Have a game over the Charlotte Hornets, and they are gone, like you said, with Hayward getting hurt, Melo already being hurt out for the season.
Well, shoot, they only on a 1-game losing streak. Let's not count them out just yet.
Yeah. You're right.
But they definitely gonna fall because like that's a hard blow, man. Losing Hayward and LaMelo. So they gonna fall.
That's about what?
That's their best two players.
Yeah. 15 and then 20. That's 35 points a night. You know, so Rozier can only give you so much.
Yeah.
You got the Knicks.
It's going to definitely take an effect on.
Yeah, 1 game behind. Celtics 1 game behind. And then, okay, so now you're looking at it's a little more separation now. It's a little more separation with 4 and 10. You know, it used to just be 2 games. Now 4 and 10 is 5 games. So
yeah,
you got a little separation between there. But still, 4 through 8 is 1 game. 4 through 8 is 1 game, and 4 through 9 is 2 games, or 3 games. 3 games. Journalism major, but man. When you look at I'm looking at Washington, bro. I'm still looking at Washington, dog.
You think they're gonna win? You think they're gonna win the play-in if they get in?
I think they're gonna get to 10. If they get to 10, bro, they're a problem.
I don't know if they're gonna get.
You, bro. They're a problem
because you
got a thing, bro. Now. Like, yeah. Shout out Vooch. But they only won, like you said, like 1 game. They only won 1 game with Vooch.
You gotta think about it though. With the Bulls, you gotta look at their schedule too. Right when they traded for Vooch, they went on West Coast road trip, just like we did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of hard to integrate somebody that prolific on offense right into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like they going on a West Coast trip, ain't no practice or nothing. So it's just like hoop is hoop at the end of the day, but you still got to build that chemistry and continuity. And it's real hard to do on a West Coast trip, man. Real hard.
Yeah. They got to start throwing respect on the Suns' name. We talked about that last
time.
Sure. Yeah.
For sure.
You see what
the Suns got the respect.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. Go ahead.
But with the Bulls, man, I think I'd rather stay the Raptors over the Wizards, man. Like the Wizards, they don't got the consistency for it with the depth. They got 2 main guys. They got that Westbrook, you got Brad, and then you got your vets with Bertans, and that's just about it. Like they relying on a lot of young guys.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
25 minutes.
If you get them in a playing situation, if you get them you just need this 1 week.
Yeah.
And you got Russ and you got Brad. I could see them jokers, because I seen it last year with Dame in the bubble. Dame was just like, we're going to get in no matter what for a week. Dame was just like, I'm going to do this for a week. And I'm going to give it all I got. And he ain't had nothing when they actually got in. So I could see both of them jokers. Because you think about that Brooklyn game when they was down about, 5 points with 30 seconds left.
They came back and did that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you just tell Russ, Kevin Durant on the other team for a week, man, you got to – I'm scared of Washington, bro. I'm telling you. Washington, if they get in that 10, I don't think they're going to, win the first round, but I'm just saying, I think they're going to get in from the plane.
I can't agree with you, but I'll keep an eye on it for sure. I keep an eye on it for sure,
respectfully.
I respect Westbrook and Bradley Beal to the fullest. It's not them. It's more the roster for me. And then Scott Brooks, Scott Brooks ain't it. He ain't never been it for real in the league. He always been to me, just when it comes down to the X's and O's, game management and whatnot, it's more the players doing their thing than just him. With his adjustments or whatnot.
So you got
if the Hawks was to sign him as a head coach, I'll be upset. But go ahead.
No, for sure. Blue and OKC blowing it again with the talent. When you have, I don't know, man. You talk about full roster structure, but anytime you got 2 guys like that, you got to be able to make something shake, at least 500, at least something close to 500, something respectable. Because you look at, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to go with the hot takes, but you look at the Warriors during the Warriors years, bro. Like I'm looking at that bench, like it wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Like they had like 3, 4. You know, Barbosa was at the end of his career. You know, Livingston was
Maurice
playing
Spates.
on one leg. You know, Maurice Spates, exactly.
We gotta
Iguodala
put
was having
respect on them
play.
boys though. It's like, what year are we talking about? Which one?
I'm talking about like the end. You know,
Oh,
like
towards
17.
the tail end.
I'm talking about 17.
That's the year they won.
No.
Right?
Hold on. My bad. 17 was when they went 16-1. No, not that year. Dang, they went 16-1.
I'm talking about like when they first made the playoffs that year. When they played the Spurs first round.
Yeah, I'm talking
not Spurs. They played the Nuggets first round.
Year, 2018. That was
2018. Right? Oh, okay.
Let's say 2017, 2018. That year, when those guys were like they were kind of overachieving off the bench, kind of giving more than what they had because Barbosa was at the end of his career. You know, I mean,
was Barbosa was still playing when they played the Raptors?
No. He was already retired then. I'm just talking like the bench period during that era.
Oh yeah,
wasn't all that to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Period,
Yeah,
that era
they had
wasn't all that
Zaza.
Zaza was there one of those years.
Is we still paralleling this with the Wizards?
No. Well,
okay.
It was kind of well. Really, I was just saying, if you have 2 guys, you should be at least 500. If you got 2 guys of that caliber, and I was kind of I wasn't comparing it directly to the Warriors, but I was saying the Warriors, off the bench, they really didn't have a bench like that. Like those dudes off the bench was overachieving. Like Livingston was playing on one leg for 10 years. Barbosa was at the end of his career. Spates, like those guys weren't all that. Iguodala was overachieving for his age and everything like that. But yeah, anyway, so you pretty much got this 10 locked in.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the Pacers. Like I mean, like I'm with y'all with the Hornets. I really could see them just straight free falling, like we're missing LaMelo and Hayward. But we gonna see, man. They could definitely fall, and I could see the Pacers falling too. And like I could see the Bulls like succeeding them, and maybe if the Raptors just get things going, because you still can't count out the Raptors. Still can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I don't know what I just can't believe that the Raptors been this trash this season. Like,
Me neither. And Boucher been doing his thing too. Boucher came out of nowhere.
Boucher is off the chain.
They little development
was
system,
doing good.
Bro, like I don't know what they doing in their development system, but the way they did Van Vliet, Boucher, Pascal, like even Powell, if you want to throw Powell in there, like dudes is just like their development is crazy over there in Toronto.
A+ for sure. Them in the Heat, man. They do real good with development.
I can't rule out the Heat. I mean, I'm saying like in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm popping my gums and whatnot. I'm popping my gums with the Heat, but I'm gonna stick with it for sure. Well, I said I ain't afraid of it, but like I ain't saying that they won't beat us, but I think we're capable of beating the Heat. Like it's only like one team, 2 teams I feel like we just incapable of beating in the East, and it's probably the Bucks for real, and that's just about it. And then the Nets, like for real, if they healthy. Other than that, like I feel like we can play hard ball with anybody in the East. We blessed being in the East.
For real.
Hey, all right. So we gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. But before we move on to this week's schedule, okay. So 4 or 5, you got the Heat. How many games you got the Hawks in?
If we beat the Heat,
I mean, okay. All right. First question: do you have them beating the Heat in the playoff series?
Yeah, I can say that in 7.
Okay.
It's going game 7 regardless between them two. If the Hawks and the Heat end up meeting up, it's going game 7. Either way.
Okay. All right. Game 7. So a way I phrased it is Jimmy Butler in a game 7 situation. You got Trae Young out dueling Jimmy Butler. But I think what we learned tonight, well, what we kind of learned for the past week or whatever, is that the Hawks bench can really save those guys. Like a lot of times, like they're depth. And that goes back to Malik's 8-man rotation point of the playoffs. I think the rotation might just stay the same in the playoffs.
You think so?
It should.
Well, I was about to ask Malik since that was his idea of the 8-man rotation in the playoffs.
No, I think it definitely should. I mean, like I said, bro, from 1 through 15, it's kind of hard. But what they had tonight, it was what they had. Lou Gallo, Snell came off the bench this time. Then you had Kevin started this game, but Kongu, and then Solo started. So I mean, I like what they had going on. And then Trae wasn't even playing that good tonight. So Lou came in and he basically like filled in that spot. So I like what they got going on.
All right. I feel it. So Hawks in 7. Dev beats Jimmy Butler going crazy like he did last year in the bubble. So Hawks in 7, they move on. Philly. You got them beating Philly in the second round. They match up well with Philly. It's always been
We
that
match
way
up
since
really
Trae got
well
here.
with Philly. We match up really well with them. Especially with us having Capella now. We was giving Philly the business when we had Alex Lynn. So
Damian Jones.
for real, Damian Jones. Like I'm mad they even said that man's name on y'all podcast. Because goodness gracious, dog. Like I can't tell you how blessed I am personally not to see that man on my team no more, dog. That dude is too bad. Ain't no way.
Speaking of, the person that they get on now for that is Solo. How you feel about Solo?
Listen, ain't no negativity coming from my mouth about Solo. That's my guy. I was
Real
just saying
one. Real one.
Yeah, real talk. I was just saying on Twitter, I was just like, Solomon Hill, I love his type of style of play because he remind me of that junkyard mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't some folks just don't get that feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Solo be out there just trying to make the best play he can make just to win. You know what I'm saying? Like he might not be elite at nothing, but he gonna go and get it. He gonna give his all hustling, and he really into it. Like he out on that court, like yeah, like he one of them bets. You know what I'm saying? That's in your ear, and like you can't. And then he getting paid the veteran minimum, bro. We getting all that value from this man, and he getting paid the minimum in the league, like, and that's criminal to me. Like, he should be getting paid a little bit more than what he getting. But I like Solo, dog. Like, he ain't no marksman shooter. He ain't no lockdown defender, but he kind of a jack of all trades. Like, he an okay passer. Like, he make the right plays. He can't shoot for crap, but he gonna still drain something in your face every here and there. Like, he ain't just throwing up crazy bricks all the time. He a multi-positional defender. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat that. And then he'll give you some just like, how the hell did he make that shot? Type of finishes at the basket sometimes. Like, you can't ask much out of that, especially from a player that's on a vet man, bro. Like, folks be hating and don't even really understand the game for real. They'll see somebody shoot a three off the corner of the backboard and be pissed off, but don't see this man get into a secondary pick and roll action and dumping it off to Clint Capella 3 times in the game, racking up 3 little quick, easy assists, easy baskets for him. Like, it's little stuff like that folks don't think about. It's just like, it's not always about scoring. It's not even always about just locking up that man that got the ball. It's about what you're doing off the balls. It's just a whole scheme. And you got to look at the whole game when it comes down to players like that, because his game is not sexy, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, you can't lock in on Solo and probably enjoy the game that he giving you. I guarantee you the game that he giving you most likely going to lead to winning. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's
then my bad. But
oh, you good?
You
No,
know,
I was
going
just
back,
literally gonna say like that's why I rock with him heavy. That's it.
and then second round. So second round against Philly, you got them winning Philly.
We able to beat them, but I don't know. That's like where I feel like the experience might come into play too with them boys. Because we, like I said earlier, we for some reason the Hawks, we have issues when it comes down to that physicality. You know what I'm saying? Going against big, physical, strong players, and they got Ben and they got the possible MVP in Joel Embiid, bro. So like that's hard. Clint Capella, he gonna bang out with Embiid all night long. He with it. I know he gonna do it, but like at the end of the day, it's only so much, and you know he gonna get the superstar calls all day. So I don't know. And folks might be like, "Wow, well you're bringing this up about playoff experience, but what about the Heat? They just went to the finals last year, and I understand that. But like I said, with the Heat, I feel like we kind of their Achilles heel a little bit, just because like some reason we just be running the table with them. That's the only reason why I ain't bringing in the experience. But I did say that they'll go to Game 7 either way. You know what I'm saying? No matter who win, I genuinely feel that. With the Sixers, like if we beat them, I'll be lit. I'll be like, okay, that's what's up. But I ain't gonna be like we were supposed to beat them. You know what I'm saying? But I can easily see us losing in like 5 or 6 to the Sixers too, just because they got that experience and whatnot. And Doc Rivers, man, they got more shooting as well. That's the thing too with the Sixers that always, I don't know, they ain't never had too much real deal shooting, but now they got Danny Green, and everybody got their jokes about Danny Green. I get it, but Danny Green is still Danny Green. Yeah, you still got to put respect at the end of the day because he's battle tested. And then you got Seth Curry. Seth Curry damn near the best shooter in the league this year. So it's just like that Sixers team ain't the same Sixers team that we've been mopping the floor with or been coming out with wins against in the past few years. So I'm a little hesitant with them, and I'm gonna throw respect on their name. They had the first seed for a reason, man. Tied for it. So I ain't going to disrespect them. For sure.
I was about to say because if you had them winning, I'm like, that's Eastern Conference Finals. That's big talk.
Yeah.
And then you know Brooklyn, like they played pretty well against Brooklyn, and then you know you got the Cam factor against Brooklyn too. So in the Eastern Conference Finals, so there's your potential thing of if they get past Brooklyn, anything happen, and Lou get his chip and he get to retire.
He gone.
Hey, he gone
like
Lemon Pepper. Magic City gonna be popped that now. I guarantee you I'll be up in that camp. I guarantee you. I promise you I'll be in that camp. On game.
All right though. But we're gonna wrap it up here with the this week's schedule. We got whenever tomorrow, so I'm guessing that's Tuesday. Hawks and Pelicans. Pelicans at home. Memphis at home. Bulls at home. Oh yeah, homestand now. And then closing it out at Charlotte. So you got 4 games. What do you have?
Okay. So we're playing against the Pelicans. Oh, we go against them tomorrow. Or am I looking at it wrong?
Nah, that's Tuesday. Yep.
Okay. We're going to beat the Pelicans. I think we're going to beat the Pelicans. Which games are we focused on? Just these 4 right here?
Yeah, Pelicans, the Hornets.
I think we can beat the Pelicans. I think we're going to give the business to the Grizzlies. Whoa, we might. Hey, man.
Hey,
man. Like 92.9. Hey, man. We might go undefeated this week, for real. No cap in the route. We might go undefeated this week. Pelicans, we can beat them boys. We can beat the Grizzlies.
So you got another. So you got another 7 games coming up. You got another 7-game win streak coming up.
You heard it.
You heard it here first.
You heard it. You heard it, goddamn. Hey man, yeah, we gonna go undefeated this week, man.
Malik, what you got?
If we do drop a game, if we do drop one game, it's gonna be to the Bulls. That's my prediction. But we gonna cut the Bulls.
Yeah, I think they'll beat the Pelicans. That back-to-back might be tough though. I don't know. The Grizzlies, I know they beat the Grizzlies early this year, but before that they was whipping up on Hawks. So I don't know. I'm gonna have them losing to the Grizzlies. I'm gonna have them losing to the Grizzlies, and they'll beat the Bulls and the Hornets.
Okay.
So I got 3-1.
For sure.
All right, I got. When Zion come back? When Lonzo come back?
I was thinking about that.
Tonight.
I was like, ooh.
Lonzo came back tonight?
Ingram, yeah, Lonzo came back tonight.
He
He had 27. He had 27 tonight. He made 8 threes.
Oh, they won too.
Yeah.
Lonzo had 27.
The Rockets.
Ooh. Yeah. The Rockets. Yeah, that's an asterisk. I forgot about this year. They're not the
Ingram
Rockets.
ain't playing a minute though. So.
And then they didn't even beat him by that much either.
Yeah, they beat him by 7.
They didn't walk him like a dog.
Yeah. All right. It's just so tough to give them those gimme games because those gimme games are always trap games. They're always always. But they've been winning them since Nate. So, all right, I got win, loss against the Grizzlies, loss against the Bulls, and then Hornets win. I got them going 2-2.
So 2-2. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So 4-0, 3-1, 2-2.
For sure.
All right.
We putting a little money on the line. What's up? You talking numbers? You
that Memphis the rivalry. Y'all got any? If you putting money on anything, you should put money on. Is there gonna be a fight or not on Wednesday?
Dang, I forgot the last time they was.
I don't think it's that much pressure.
He's still looking for Jean.
Hey, it's been a couple months. But they get back on that court, them old memories come. And then especially if they
what was the altercation, if you can refresh my memory?
Oh, it was great.
It was a whole thing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Really it started like in summer league, Trae rookie year in summer league in Utah. Grayson Allen rammed his shoulder into Trae's chest while he was shooting a 3-pointer. So that's where it really started. And then over this past preseason, Trae driving to the lane and Grayson Allen hooking him. So Trae pushed him off, and then everybody, came.
When you hit the ground, right?
Yeah. Everybody came up to each other face to face. Ja ran up on Trae, everything like that. So that was the first preseason game. So then at the end of the preseason game, I think Ja scored an M1 on Trae, and then he's too little. So then 1 week later, regular season come, Trae in the final minute of the game, he come drive on Ja, finger roll, and he tell Ja he too little.
Too little, yeah.
And then I think
that.
the Hawks trying to run the clock out. So, Trae, Trae comes out the trap, and Grayson Allen try to step on his foot. And then the replay come out that he tried to step on his foot afterward. So Trae posted on Twitter, yo, y'all see what's happening. Y'all see what's going on right here. And then, the whole Memphis Grizzlies was like, cap, he making up stuff.
Yeah.
And then Grayson Allen was like, dang, I'm sorry. That looked like that really hurt. So,
Yeah.
It's
I definitely remember all that. Yeah, it is static. I forgot about that a little bit. It was definitely static between Grizzlies Twitter and Hawks Twitter because most was coming at their neck. They were talking heavy. For real. On the picture, I just dropped the picture every single time. What you doing, bro? We don't even need to be talking right now. Y'all to the L, bro. That jump was funny though. Just cause Trae didn't have to go out to Twitter and do all that. He ain't had to do all that. You know what I'm saying? He could have kept it. We got the dub, bro. Keep it player. Keep pushing, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we still got the dub. That's all that matters. That's all we care about.
True got him going 7-game win streak after an 8-game win streak. Nate McMillan would be named
and I ain't even thinking about no streak. Yeah, he definitely getting the award if he do another streak like that. He definitely gonna get it. And this is an opportune time, man. He could really run the slate. I'm looking at the schedule. Even we just said the 7 game. You got the Raptors again. Boom. The Bucks gonna be hard, so you probably ain't gonna do that. But then you got the Pacers and the Magic. Then of course the Knicks come back up, but still the Knicks is still 50-50. It's not like they are a heavy hitter. I just feel like they match up well against us. But Nate, he definitely has a chance to bolster that Coach of the Year award now with that what I'm looking at right now, that schedule.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, man. I guess everybody go around, say your socials.
Go ahead, True.
All right. For sure. You already know Trubane Virgo, TruBaneVirgo. Trubane Virgo. If you like basketball, funny takes here and there, a little trolling, go ahead and follow me. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm with the follow back flow too. You know what I'm saying? Might not look like it from my follow account, but you know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't following you, ask for a follow back or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here with it.
All right. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at _Malik ATL.
You can find right. Hold on. RashadMillen.com.
Get it right.
You can follow me on Twitter at @TheReal_HaleyJones20. Let's get it.
And if they come out clean.